Well, I think he's clearly a player that we liked. I've certainly followed him for a long time myself individually, just as a talented player, even before I had this job. But as a club, clearly we went for him, and he certainly will strengthen us, in my opinion. Got huge talent, has had a fantastic season this year, but before that as well. Where we probably couldn't do as much business in the last couple of windows, for whatever reasons, it's given us a chance to see some youth have more time in the team. But we were very clear about we want to improve, and Timo Werner we feel was a signing that would improve us. I'm certainly very excited to have him playing for Chelsea, and we look forward to having him. We've obviously got games to encounter now to try and finish this season well, but we do look forward to having him for next season. I don't know. That's probably a better question to ask Timo himself than myself. We worked as hard as we could. I had good conversations with him personally, where I think he hopefully understands what I want to do here with the club, how we work, how we play. But it seemed like it came across as a really exciting project for him, because he obviously had some very, very good options. So yeah, we're happy with that, and it was very joined up from our end how we went about it. And we're just pleased that Timo's decided to come to us. Yeah, I've spoken to Tammy before about the idea of competition, and I don't feel the need to have to address every player if a player comes in that might contest a position at a club like Chelsea, because that's what it's about. It's been about that in its most successful years in recent years, when we've been successful clubs in the Roman Abramovich era mainly. And Tammy obviously had a very good season for us this season. Has to sustain and improve on that, because at Chelsea we have demands. So no, I'm happy to have options, and we have options in forward areas, and we must have competition for places. So I'm pleased with the idea of that. Maybe I think you could look at it that way. They've sampled the change in atmosphere and the things that come with that behind the scenes almost as well, the protocol for match day. And maybe they've had a game at a level for their fitness. They have 4 days between games to recover. So maybe there's that, but I don't want to lean on that too much going into the game. You can read too much into those sort of things. Sometimes it's whoever performs on the day. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he had a small injury and earlier on in the training process, and he's not match fit, albeit he's physically fit now. So it's a nice problem. We've missed big players this season, and big parts of it. Ruben, for instance, hasn't played for us. N'Golo Kante's played about 50% of the games. We could go through them, we've missed them. So I enjoy the problem, and the message to the players is, whether you start on Sunday or not, we're going to need pretty much everyone in this squad. There has to be a togetherness. The games are going to look slightly different. Subs are going to be absolutely crucial. In terms of the games, I really enjoyed it. It was great to have football back. Great viewing for us all. We've all missed it. All quality teams playing, and we've got more to come. Yeah, I would have done. And I feel for Sheffield United and Chris Wilder, because their emotions rightly would have been running very high because of what is at stake in these moments. And I also have sympathy for the referee on the pitch. It's something that I think we all pretty much take for granted, that it works. And it's worked thousands of times, as we've all been told since. So I think it was a difficult situation. Clearly in future, I think we have to make sure that VAR is across it and makes doubly sure. It's one of the reasons that VAR is there, to back up decisions. We thought this one was clear cut, and now we realise that it isn't. So I certainly feel sorry for Sheffield United.